Hi there, this is going to be a general love reading for all signs. Yes, it has been a minute. I took a break, I was on vacation, now I'm back. For those of you that follow me on Patreon, I have started to do the erotic tarot readings for each zodiac sign. I've so far done Aquarius and Scorpio. Click that upside down triangle below. It brings up the description page here on YouTube and all the links are there. The link will take you to my Patreon. You also have access to this extended, the general extendeds that I do for the general readings, special loves and such. You guys get to watch that for free as opposed to renting it from my website. It's a deal because to rent it on my website is $9.99. You pay $20 a month to go on Patreon and you have access now to the erotic tarot readings for each zodiac sign, the general erotic tarot readings, also these extended. So let's shuffle, let's go. The exciting thing about January is we have Chinese New Year coming up on the 23rd. This is Year of the Rabbit, which is an extremely good luck animal. Auspicious, yeah? It's coming up on the 23rd. You have concern. If you watched my live today on Instagram, it was hilarious, but this is basically kind of connected to it. What I felt this morning was this feeling of excitement, and the feminine's like, yeah, she's in her shit. She's glowing. She feels great. She's like, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to open myself up. I'm going to date other people. And that feeling of the feminine sort of shifting into her divine feminine, being very Queen of Wands energy, triggers a masculine. And when I shuffled the tattooed tarot deck, the King of Wands came out immediately, who I refer to as Kang Dang-a-Lang. And he don't play. That's big dick energy. That's the aggressor. So the more you shift into self-love, the more you shift into just doing your own thing, the more it can put someone, maybe very specifically someone, into a state of concern. They should be, huh? Distant horizons. There is physical distance. It could be long distance. This also includes possible travel. False person. Someone deceptive. This masculine may have hidden their feelings. They may not have expressed themselves. They were wearing a mask, trying to show one thing, but it was another. Very illusionary, isn't it? It's very magician. Yeah, there he is, of course. Wealthy man comes out nonstop every day. There he is. A masculine who may have created an empire. Hard work, ground up. You have courtship, and I told you it's dating. It's going to make this motherfucker like this feel like that. Now, some of you, are you meeting the wealthy man? Which causes this other one to go, ah, fuck. Or is this one, and you're meeting someone else here? That'll be different for each of you. Someone is stirring with emotions. Let's use my C'est La Vie Oracle. Those of you that pre-ordered my 2 Oracle decks, the ones I made, my C'est La Vie and my Midnight Hour, you will know, because you would have received the tracking number via email, that they have been packed up and they went out into the mail on Saturday. They were picked up. So they are in transit. On my website, saltwaterhillstarot.com, that link is also below. I posted whatever extras I had on hand. So for those of you that were lucky enough to snag those, you're going to be getting those soon because I'm going to put them out into the mail this week. I also made a very small handful limited edition of my good luck bracelet, which is the Adventurine with the gold Buddha on it. Those were also on my website. And any other extras I may have had. Like I think I had 2 Lilith extras, not very much, but you know, the X marks the spot bracelets people have been waiting on forever, and it finally got done, and I finally packed them all up yesterday, last night actually. So there are no extras of the X marks the spot. Those who were impatient and refused to wait and demanded a refund are all going to kick themselves in the ass now, because patience is such a virtue, isn't it? So those of you that were patient, trusted in divine timing, I couldn't control that it was coming out of fucking country. It took forever to get here. The white gold rhinestone cross charm. So it's all packed up. Your first card is freedom. Serenity. Endings. Someone's at peace with an ending. And this is what's so beautiful, is that the freedom comes from the ending of no longer being attached to something or someone. You feel me? Endings are beautiful because they create space for new beginnings. Someone here is at peace with the fact that something ended. Now they see the good in goodbye, as they say, because now it opens you up to this whole new world of possibilities and of new people. So the end is just the beginning, as it says in the Mummy. Don't force it, let it flow. And if it flows in another direction, let it be, bitch. C'est la vie, such is life. It is what it is. Walking away. It's bingo, spot the fuck on what I felt this morning, that the feminines were saying. If any feminine here was sitting and kind of over something or someone, it's something kicked in and activated, and we're just like, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. It comes fully, all of it or not at all, and too bad, so sad. Universe, bring me my motherfucking abundance. And there's travel involved here because, you know, of course, every day, do we not only just get the wealthy man energy, travel comes up nonstop too. So travel could be a really big deal here. You travel, they travel, you meet while traveling, someone has an epiphany while traveling, anything of the fucking sort. But it's walking away and ending something, which then creates movement. Remember, we learned this lesson years ago when I was at my apartment on the beach. The whole model was what? If you followed me that long, you know. The model was 8 of Cups, that ass. We still don't settle for shit and crumbs. We deserve it all. We deserve it all. Sunsets are proof that endings are beautiful too. You can't make it up. You cannot make it up. It's literally exactly what this is. It's seeing the good in goodbye. It's understanding that, like, I'm going to free myself from this, whatever this is, this hope in a job, this hope in this lifestyle, this hope in this person. I am going to free myself from that. This ended, and that is fucking beautiful. There is beauty in endings because it creates space for new beginnings. Bitch, here we fucking go. Do you see the theme? Literally, bottom of the deck says a new door opens. Here we fucking go. I finally see the good and goodbye. Remember, that's Beyonce's song. I used to want you so bad. Remember? I love that fucking song. I used to want you so bad. I finally see the good and goodbye. Best thing I never had. 7 of Pentacles. Someone is going to be amused by you. They are going to soak up every word you say. They will be enamored. They will be hypnotized. They will give you all of the attention you deserve that someone else didn't. They'll hang on your every word. But they also have this aloofness to them as well, because we don't like somebody who's too all up in our ass. We don't like that clingy behavior. We don't like it when they're obsessed with us immediately too soon. We need that little bit of tension, runner, chaser, kind of like that whole Bridgerton season 2, Anthony and fucking Kate. We need that shit. Like, I mean, that's the kind of person I am. I need that. A little bit of tension, a little bit of, elusiveness, mysteriousness. Oh boy, there's a Queen of Cups. Look at the card itself. She is drenched in raw emotion. This Cancer full moon that we had, I believe it was in the sign of Cancer, really brought a lot of emotions out of us. I was traveling during that moon, and when I stepped foot back in Hawaii, I just felt it come out of me, and it was like a release. It was a release. Queen of Cups here is in her feelings, and being in her feelings may have made her realize, fuck this shit, I deserve better. And it's making her vulnerable in just the right way, that it's going to put her in a particular frequency where everything's going to come to her. Like attracts like. This is the Edgar Allan Poe deck as well. Now that big ass full moon behind her may have awakened something in her, and what it did was awaken emotions, I believe. Made you feel like, this is fucking ridiculous. I've been here, done that. I'm fucking out. I'm over it. Bye. I'm leaving. I'm walking away. This ends now because this is not what I deserve. And look at who the fuck appears. Just like that. Just like earlier today on my live on Instagram. We go, fuck this. I'm doing this. I'm moving on. Boom. King of Wands arrives. And here comes the Emperor. You've got his full attention. He stopped midway of what he was doing. You've got his full attention. He goes, what do you mean it's over? What do you mean you're leaving? Now, is it the Emperor that you are walking away from? Some of you, it's yes. Some of you, it is not the Emperor that you're walking away from. But they're watching this energy happen. Remember, Emperor could be Aries. Emperor is God of War. They're very strategic. This is alpha energy. They are God of War for a reason. They win. They're very competitive. They're strategic. The Emperor can be very stoic. So they, again, wear the mask. They don't show their true feelings. They show their true feelings when they get angry. They're enraged. You've caught their attention. Yeah, because look at her, because she says, I'm strong and I'm leaving, goodbye. See that? She's holding on to this statue of this lion. Strength is exactly that. Having the strength. She found the strength to say goodbye. And she feels it's beautiful. It's not an energy of like, oh, I gotta say goodbye, you know. It's finding strength in it and beauty in it. The Ace of Pentacles. That's a solid offer. Gee, I wonder what kind of change is going to happen. Gee, I wonder what's going to shift when she walks away. This is a scarab. And in Egyptian history and culture, the scarab represents dun, 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 rebirth. And rebirth is what? Well, death has to happen first, and ending has to happen first. So for some of you, the very thing that you're walking away from and letting go of can invoke a new beginning. It can actually invoke an offer, but you don't walk away to do that. You walk away because you say, fuck this shit. Now you can see in the Emperor card, he has a blood moon behind him in the darkness. So it gives off red, masculine, Mars. It's anger. It can be jealousy, and too fucking bad, so sad. Like, okay, you're jealous now, and it's like this Emperor. Look at him, the Hermit. Look at the Hermit. He's looking at this thing in front of him when he has a magnifying glass in front. It's almost as if it was right in front of their face and they didn't see it. And when it walks away from them, that's when they see it. When it leaves, when it is no longer, when there is absence of, leaves a huge impression. Justice. Yeah, she walks the fuck away. She says, I know what I deserve. I know what I deserve. I don't deserve this. I deserve better. And I've worked too hard to be this goddess. And you will treat me as such. 9 of Coins. Single, independent, flourishing, powerful, unstoppable, magnetic, but single. Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is a card of a lot of options, but there's also this dreaminess. For them, it was easier to fantasize and dream about you per se, because the reality was difficult. Maybe they were already in something and it would take, you know, all this effort to get out of it. So they're in their mind, they're like, well, this is easier just to dream about it. Or maybe for some of them, they're literally dreaming about you. Okay, bottom of the deck's a Tower. Tower can mean a sudden ending, sudden change, sudden ending. This is about, you know, external forces causing something to happen because whatever is happening wasn't supposed to be that way. So this is also universal intervention. The Tower is always a gift, even if it doesn't feel like it in the moment. It is. It's just rearrangement. The universe says, what the fuck are you doing? Comes in there and rips it from your hands, takes it away from you, and then like puts you on the path of where it's supposed to be. That can also mean divorce though too. All right, we're gonna get into the extended. Again, for those of you who do not follow me on Patreon, you may rent this extended on my website, saltwaterhealstarot.com. Click that upside down triangle below. The link is there to my website. You may snoop around and see if I have any of my products available for purchase there. The oracles are on hand. Whatever is listed on my website is on hand. Any bracelet listed there is on hand, okay? That will get shipped out in the next few days. The candles and the Lady Luck Magic Moon Water is going to be made any second now. I was a little bit stumped on what scent I wanted to use for the Lady Luck, which, you know, was what prevented me from doing it the other day. What else? You will know your order has been shipped because you'll receive a tracking number. There's no need to ask me, hey, I'm checking on it, because it just means I literally haven't gotten to yours yet. It's a one-woman show. I print labels. I put it on the envelopes. I pack them. I scan them. I put them out. I do everything. I didn't forget your reading. For those of you waiting on the 2023 prediction readings, I did some of them. I didn't get to do all of them because my trip interrupted it, and I believe in divine timing. I am taking this moment to pause to get all the products out that are available and ready to go out. I trust my gut. You need to trust me too, okay? So if you haven't heard from me yet for a reading, it's because I haven't gotten to you yet. No one's been forgotten. Panic when I sit here and I go, everything's done. I'm done. I mailed everything. I did all the readings. Panic then. Don't panic right now. I haven't even gotten to it yet. And that anxious kind of an energy deters you sometimes, right? It's a block. So I want to thank you all for your likes, your shares, your subscriptions here on YouTube. Thank you all for following me on Patreon. Thank you all for your donations that you sent to my PayPal. I appreciate you guys more than you know I do. All right, I'll see you in the extended. Love you. Bye.